Today we're diving into a strange and little-known fact about one of America's most iconic figures. George Washington, the first president of the United States, is often depicted as a towering figure of strength and leadership. But there's one aspect of his life that was far from perfect: his teeth. Now, you might have heard the story that Washington had wooden teeth. It's a tale that's been passed down for generations. But here's the thing: it's not true. The reality is far more bizarre and, frankly, a bit disturbing. Washington's dentures weren't made of wood at all. They were actually a gruesome combination of human teeth, animal teeth, and ivory. That's right, folks. The father of our nation was walking around with a mouth full of, well, let's just say it wasn't exactly natural. But how did Washington end up in this situation? Well, it turns out that his dental troubles started way earlier than you might think. Washington began losing his teeth in his 20s. Can you imagine that? Most of us are just starting our adult lives at that age, and here's George already dealing with major tooth loss. The situation only got worse as he got older. By the time he became president in 1789, Washington only had one natural tooth left in his mouth. One single tooth. Try to picture that for a moment. The man leading a newly formed nation, standing in front of crowds, giving speeches, with just one lonely tooth hanging on for dear life. Now you might think that having dentures would solve the problem. But for Washington, they were a constant source of pain and discomfort. These weren't the precisely fitted, comfortable dentures we have today. No, these were crude, ill-fitting contraptions that caused him constant agony. In fact, the pain was so bad that Washington had a special set of dentures made specifically for his inauguration. He knew he'd be speaking in front of a crowd, and he wanted to make sure he could get through it without wincing in pain every few seconds. Imagine trying to lead a country while dealing with that kind of constant discomfort. It's a testament to Washington's strength and determination that he was able to accomplish so much, despite this ongoing issue. So the next time you see a portrait of George Washington looking stern and serious, remember, he might have just been trying to keep his dentures in place. It's a reminder that even the most revered figures in history had their own struggles and imperfections. And that, my friends, is the strange but true story of George Washington's teeth. A tale of human teeth, animal teeth, and one very uncomfortable president. History, as always, is stranger than fiction.